beyond the boulevard.
Home to the Oscars and hotel to the stars, many believe that this hotel's very famous guests haven't checked out. Hollywood's Roosevelt Hotel, conveniently located on Hollywood Boulevard, is home to many popular old Hollywood events as well as many spirits who have stayed behind to remember the good old days. The first spirit has been reported to be seen everywhere from her home to the Knickerbocker and here. Marilyn Monroe has been reported to hang around at the hotel where she first got her start and frequented once she was the famous movie star. Marilyn went to the Roosevelt and modeled around the pool, and when she was on movies, she would stay at the hotel to relax or escape from it all. Now, once Marilyn passed away, some believe that she still goes to the hotel that treated her like royalty. One day, a woman was cleaning the mirror in Marilyn's beloved room, room 246, and she couldn't get a spot out, so she was cleaning the spot, and all of a sudden, in the corner of her eye, she saw someone stand behind her. She looked up at the mirror and saw a blonde woman. It was undoubtedly Marilyn Monroe. The maid turned around and no one was there. People from all over the world come to the Roosevelt Hotel just to get a glimpse of Marilyn in that famous mirror. The mirror has been now relocated to a hallway in the hotel, so who knows, when you go and visit, check all the mirrors if you want to get a good glimpse at Marilyn herself. The next star was a woman who was very famous, the highest paid actress in the 1930s, a very beautiful, seductive, and hilarious woman looked up to by a friend, Lucille Ball, and married to one of Hollywood's greatest leading men. Yes, I am talking about Carole Lombard. Carole died in a plane crash, and that's all that many know. However, many don't know the story behind the number that haunted her. The number 3. Carole knew that the number 3 was unlucky number for her, and so did her mother. Carole was born on October 6th, which is made up of 3, youngest of 3, started her acting career at 12, which is made up of 3. She started her career at Paramount at 1930, which is 3. Married in 1930, which is 3. Divorced in 1933, was Clark Gable's third wife. She attended Flight 3 with 2 other passengers, so that made them a group of 3, and there were 3 crew members on the flight, as well as the fact that the plane crashed 13 minutes after takeoff, and she passed away at 33. Her funeral was the 21st, which is made up of 3, and her star address on the Walk of Fame is 6930 Hollywood Boulevard, all numbers which are made up of 3. Curse, spooky, coincidence, whatever you want to call it, it's very chilling. And her mother warned her about going on Flight 3, but she did. Now, Carol's plane crashed in Nevada, but she made it all the way back to the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. When she passed away, Clark Gable was absolutely devastated. He really did love Carol, and he went down a very dark path after her passing. So it would only make sense that the two lovers would join together for eternity, and many have seen them together. One woman was sitting at the bar, enjoying a drink, relaxing, as she looked across the room. And who did she see sitting at a table, having a nice, lovely chat? Then Carol Lombard and Clark Gable. The last but not final story of the Roosevelt Hotel. There are many, many occurrences and strange happenings there, but the last one for this episode is that of actor Montgomery Clift. The actor lived in room 928 while filming From Here to Eternity. In his role, he had to play the bugle. And he didn't know how to, so like any other actor, he practiced and practiced in his room. Many people phoned the front desk complaining about the noise when they would explain, and once they heard it was Montgomery Clift, everything was okay. Years later, after the film and after his death, people started to call the front desk again. And what would they say? Well, they would complain about somebody playing a bugle horn in the same floor and same room as where Montgomery Clift used to be. This happened so much that one of the old staff members said, "It must be Montgomery Clift's ghost playing the bugle." Now, Montgomery Clift Ghost not only likes to entertain people with his music, but he's also been known to have a bit of fun. He likes to mess with people by moving furniture, making the temperature drop drastically in the room. And one woman who was staying in the room, she was sitting down reading when she felt a man tap her shoulder. She thought it was her husband, but when she looked, no one was there. Another woman who was staying in the room was sleeping when all of a sudden she woke up to see Montgomery Clift at the edge of her bed watching her. Now, Montgomery Clift Ghost is not malicious in any manner. He just likes to poke a little fun here and then. So if you like to stay at the Roosevelt Hotel, maybe go catch Marilyn Monroe while fixing yourself up in the mirror, or enjoying a nice drink at the bar, hanging out with Carol Lombard and Clark Gable, or maybe play around with Montgomery Clift in room 928. Either way, you are in for a good time and a good scare while at the Roosevelt Hotel. That is the story of this infamous hotel. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Beyond the Boulevard, and I will see you for the next episode for a hauntingly good time.